I always thought it was gonna change with each increment that I wanted to get to. So, like, when I first started, I was in Las Vegas at the time, and my brother was visiting, and I remember sitting there and thinking, like, telling my brother, being like, "I just wanna get to 100,000 followers. That's all I want." This was, like, before, like, right when I first started, and then I hit 100,000 followers, and I was like, "Now I wanna hit 500,000." Then now I'm like, I'm so close to hitting 1,000,000, and each time I'm like, "I want this new number." Every time I think I'm gonna get there, I think something's gonna change, and then it's just oh, it's completely the same. So it's like I get less and less excited for every number. Like I thought I'd be super excited for 1,000,000, but I know it's just going to be another number that's going to kind of come and go, and nothing's really going to change. I remember freaking out when I got my first like viral video, and like I was like telling my brother, I was like, my phone is just like unlimited notifications. Every time I refresh, it's like 99, 99, 99, 99. And it was so exciting, but it's just, I don't know. It's just so weird to think about that. Like now I'm almost at 1,000,000, and it's like not as exciting as it used to be, but it's still exciting. It's just not as like I guess like that first initial hit. It's never like as exciting as that was. Like I used to get caught up in if my video didn't get a lot of views, I would like hide it. The only thing I was paying attention to was views, views, views. That's all I wanted to hear or all I wanted to see. And now I'm like not too worried about it. Like my views get sometimes even less views than they had when I had a lower following, but I just don't pay attention to it anymore because well, specifically with TikTok, it's kind of like cyclical. Like sometimes it's just at the wrong time, it got sent out to the wrong audience. So I don't look into it too much. It's like it kind of sucks when you don't get a lot of views, but it's not something that like drives me to not post or change up my posting or anything like that. So like I used to watch this guy, he like flew drones on TikTok and he had like 10,000 followers. But when I used to see his content, I was like, this is such good content. It's way better than mine. It's way more polished and produced, and it just looks great. And it's just really good content, but he wasn't getting any views. And I was like, I said to myself when I first started watching him, I was like, I know this kid is going to like, if he stays consistent and starts catching on to like more and more people, he's going to get a bunch of followers. And now he has like 700,000 followers. It's not about getting the views. It's about more so just staying consistent. And then when one of your videos hits, it kind of like pads all the rest of your videos and then like gives them content to fall back on that they can go watch as well. Once you have like one that like hits the algorithm perfectly, it goes viral, and then they go, and then the algorithm sends them all your other videos, and they're like, wow, this guy's consistently putting out good videos. I'm going to follow it. I think it's more of a game of consistency than it is necessarily. It's also good content, but with TikTok specifically, the quality of it really just doesn't matter. Like I used to put out I mean, and it might be because the app's evolving, but when I first started, I was putting out like I go back and watch my old videos and I'm like, how did people like this stuff? It's so bad. But yeah, I think it's just a game of consistency.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dylan Taylor. This is the YouTuber's Guide to the Galaxy. If you enjoyed this clip, be sure to give it a like. And if you want to hear more stories and insights from successful YouTubers, do consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be posting clips just like this 2, maybe 3 times a week. Full episodes of this podcast are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And I think that's all the calls to action I have for one outro recording. So, yeah. Goodbye.